Ah, this again. X-Arm, episode 4 this time.
Starting.
Yeah. Right back to the battle, at least.
I'm gonna guess it, like, okay,
All
what the hell is that GIF supposed to represent?
I don't know, it's Shiny the Dog Bots.
Oh yeah, that's
Right, the deletion. And we emerge with a big...
This fire's still on a different layer than everything else.
Yeah. And the faces still look ridiculously unnatural. You know, I'm starting to realize what the blend of different styles is
part of the problem.
Yeah. Because that's trying to look realistic Fire.gif against the super plastic PS2 CGI and a number of flat animations.
Mm-hmm. Okay. There's no intel on it. It's a super mysterious robot that's clearly being piloted by our lead.
Yeah.
God, I hate his face. He just looks so shocked all the time. His eyes are his eyes and eyebrow position just make him look perpetually. Oh no! What's going on? Oh wow! I have hands.
Yeah.
Well, I suppose it's more I don't have hands, but.
Also, can we talk about how the stiff spin and flat in the intro makes everything look horrendously unnatural? Like, most intros will have a, you know, cut to the character, but this really does look like fighting game character select.
Yeah, it really
Except
does.
most of them would be doing an idle animation.
Also, the static on the screen is clearly meant to... God, that's still an awful fight sequence.
Yeah.
It's clearly meant to be stylistic, but it just looks bad.
Yeah.
I think there are shows that have done it. I feel like Lane might have done something similar in its...
Not really. It had random time stops in its opening.
Right. Maybe it was Ergo Proxy I'm thinking of that kind of static in the opening.
And had a ton of important looking text.
Well, this doesn't have important looking text,
Yeah.
just bad character models.
Indeed.
Okay, it was running for far too long. There wasn't that much space between them.
Yeah. God, it's like Monty Python and the Holy Grail and Lancelot running towards the castle. And then we cut back to the guards and Lancelot's back in the same position. And we cut to the guards. And Lancelot hasn't gotten any closer. And then, yeah!
Okay, did you just... It looked like he just... Yes, I know that was supposed to be the tank, but it looked like he just kicked a fireball. Because we couldn't see the tank under the fire.
Alright. Your bullet effects are still terrible, but they've at least gotten a better shooty sound effect.
So all those bullets before did nothing, and then just 2 shots that... Why are you smiling?
I don't think she was smiling. There wasn't really any smile on her eyes. That was just a very flat expression.
It's a super special, awesome makeup from
Yeah. Okay.
And we're using
Walda. Yeah.
Of course you're sitting.
That shouldn't be a surprise.
I'm still on the...
His brain is cooking nicely.
Yeah, I'm still on the... You really shouldn't have the brain cook when... activating. 6 hours of unrestricted firearm use. So we're matrixing again.
Even in the Matrix, we at least had to have clips sometimes. It wasn't consistent or accurate. Yeah, the sound effects of the bullets are better, but nothing else about them is. And that's a great amount of just white screen Hollywood fireball. All transparent fire that means nothing.
Yeah, the layerings.
Yeah. The layering's really heinous.
So if it's really showing up right now because of all the fire effects.
And the robot models are moving a little better than, like, Alma and Maid fighting.
Yeah, they did that fair.
The credit where it's due, they are learning. They're now, like, at Intro to Digital Animation 102. Okay, maybe they're still in 101. Because I have no idea what...
That was supposed to... Oh, look, it's another...
Yeah, it's another man of Clan JPEG.
Looks like an entire squad of Clan JPEG there. I suppose at this point, evacuate civilians is probably an important...
As bad as these 3D models look, the JPEG clan looks worse. Because no effort is put into them. They're there to save budget. Right, technically that is teleporting.
Yeah, sure. Huh. I wonder what the teleporting is. Oh wow, that's really bad when they're on screen together and overlapping.
We saw that before, but...
The on-screen together is bad, but there was a shot of them overlapping, and that was heinous. Honestly, you
don't mix art styles.
You should have just all done it in the flat art style. Sure, it's not great, but...
Or the 3D CG. Pick one. Knights of Sidonia, while sometimes cheap, looks alright in 3D. And the kind of lazy flats with limited movement you see in, like, motion comics and stuff. And it would be different and weird and probably not good, but...
I mean...
It would be better than mixing it. Okay, that didn't... You didn't really have any strength in that struggling there. Not even the one that worked.
Yeah, that just looked like you were wiggling. Enough with the
No,
Matrix.
you mean speed to do that, especially in a giant heavy bot.
Unless you have magnetic stuff on your... Also...
We kind of saw a super version of this in the flashback to 2020.
Okay, that's an interesting theory.
Mm-hmm.
That you can send it through the other direction.
That it's a swap, not a one-way port.
I have no idea what sets the other location of the portal.
But they seem to have been able to predict it, and frankly, she's been using a lot of portals, so...
Well... what?
Okay. You have hacking webs.
Okay. There's teleport portals.
You know, those portals have typically lasted a instant flash. Until this scene, where it's up for several seconds. Ah, yes, the expected twist, where something was wrong with the master.
Yeah, close to non-functional. Yeah.
Yeah, that checks out with what we were expecting last time.
God, he has no expression. Don't cut to him when he's not going to have an expression.
They tried to give him an expression there, but it didn't work.
We spent...
His eyebrows moved a little.
Probably because he's biologically alive.
Yeah.
He's powering it. Data sharing to it. As a side note, the English word borrowing is kind of a little odd to hear. It's always just sort of weird. They just...
Yeah, how many loan words there are for technical things.
Yeah, how often just it randomly...
At least she's supposed to be a robot with no expressions.
Okay, he agreed
Alright, we're back to level 0, and...
He agreed to that way too quickly.
I know, considering the guy's pretty much already a mummy.
But it's still... I still feel like at least a moment of... Wait, that's a person. I should probably have some sort of emotion.
You'd think so. I mean, he helped dealing with the crazy cultist last time, which, I guess he didn't do anything to that guy directly. Once again, trying to appeal to her non-existent humanity.
Okay, that doesn't really... Okay, he's clearly was supposed to be crushed there, but his model didn't really support it.
Well, I think he's in the intro, so he's probably gonna survive.
Yeah, but there still should have been... The model didn't support the pain that he was clearly sounding
Or the blood
like
pool. That was a vague shadow.
I couldn't even see a blood pool.
I thought it was. It might just have been a really badly rendered shadow.
Look, it's a plain JPEG.
Is that even a JPEG?
Hello. Hello.
Yeah. Motion comics JPEG man.
It's sort of the... if you were
you
doing
know
that
those,
deliberately, you can get away with it.
Like, you know those WoW cutscenes that are done in, like, a storybook style? It looks like those.
And they're...
Only stupid.
Yeah, those are fine.
Yeah, but they're done deliberately stylistically with that kind of motion.
Yeah. I mean, those are mostly fine. Occasionally there's... some of those where they get a bad facial expression and then it lingers for several seconds because of the style. Yeah, I'm not sure why you're trying to reason with her.
Yeah.
It's not going to work.
Anyway, we're probably trying to set him up with, the other robot girl, so having empathy with the robots.
Still, this is not gonna...
This is not as smart as Beatless, though.
No.
You know, it might kind of be interesting if that's why he didn't have any hesitation, is because he is kind of brain hacked to fight.
Oh, we're back to this.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I remember this part of 2020. Fits in with everything else.
Apocalypse Bingo, Tokyo got destroyed.
Or at least put into photo negative.
I mean,
That seems to be like his human form holding 12.
which doesn't make sense.
We haven't seen 12 yet.
Okay.
And now he's gone into growly voice.
Okay.
And his robot changes into a slightly creepier robot.
Trying to steal design notes from Eva, looking at the face.
Yeah. That jaw opening was very Eva 01.
Yeah, well, he's...
Oh, yeah, with...
Looking at that, they're
Yeah.
definitely trying to steal a model from Ava, but...
And granted, Hidekiano's work is, really strong. There is only Zool.
I don't even know what's going on
anymore. It's a plane-shaped blur.
I don't even know what's going on.
Are they trying to use cloaking?
I mean...
Also, how did that much distance get got again?
Yeah. And purple tendrils? Why do we need purple tendrils to hack?
I don't know.
And he's gone creepy.
Yeah.
It would make sense if we were photo negative and just saw the tendrils in photo negative.
Yeah.
Because it's entirely...
How big is this street?
It's between the Matrix shit and the incapability of keeping distances consistent.
Continuity. Also, they hacked her GPS to screw her portal placement, so...
Yeah, really, stop trying to be Ava. You're nowhere.
Yeah. And then the music just cuts out.
I mean, GPS's accuracy isn't good enough for that, but...
I mean, really good GPS can be accurate within a few feet now.
Okay, fair enough. Also, this is getting excessively complicated.
Yeah.
We don't really need this explanation. We
already got it!
We got what happened.
Also, why do you have to move satellites? Why can't you just relay false information to her?
Yeah.
Nice job breaking it, hero.
Yeah, you really just needed to give her false feedback. That should be really easy.
Yeah, spoof the GPS data.
And seriously, why is he suddenly going berserker mode? I don't...
Because Eva 01, look at that.
Yeah, that's what I thought the first stage, and
Yeah.
it isn't getting any
Yeah, I
better.
was like, I recognize this, and now her stupid little friendship speech is gonna bring everything back. Or that. That works too.
To be fair, if they were better at actually animating it, the design for his internal crazy was actually kind of creepy.
Yeah, that could be done real... Well, especially if we then got, you know, like, degrees of corrosion.
He's not doing a very good job of pretending to be human right now.
No. More roar, cause global disasters.
I mean, he's an idiot. We know he's an idiot. But really, couldn't you have just hacked her GPS data?
Yeah.
Why is there...
This is her flashbacking.
JPEGs.
Everybody's cornea.
We don't really need to see that. And her blank expression is too smiley to be blank.
Yeah, I think that one is supposed to be a smile.
It's barely different from her blank expression.
Yeah, which is a problem.
Also, I can't tell if she's non-functional or functional.
I have no idea, and I don't think I care either.
I do not care.
I mean, they bothered to give her a 3D model. I can't imagine with as lazy as these people are, they would do it if she was done.
She was there for like 2.5 episodes.
Yeah. Well, no, 2 episodes. We only met her last episode.
Anyway.
Ugh.
The point is that was...
X-Arm continues to suck. Yeah. Bye.